My name is Cameron Toth, and this is Biz Dev Live. I'm so happy you're joining me today. This is Monday Motivation, and we're talking about three goals. Count them: one, two, three goals. And the big point of today is, are you thinking through what is important for your long-term strategy, for your long-term goals? Are you talking or thinking through the things that you need to do today that are going to get closer to those long-term goals? Or are you just looking at email, putting out fires, answering the text, answering the squeaky wheel or the squeaky hinge philosophy to getting work done, whatever is sort of a problem, a calling out for help moment within your business, within your world, that's what you're focused on? Or are you taking a more strategic approach, thinking through your day and making sure you're focusing on the things that will build long-term growth, and maybe even ignoring some of those little fires that pop up? Because if you lose that battle, you're going to be more likely to win the war. That's what we're talking about today. We're going to get into it right after the Biz Dev theme.
Biz Dev Live, Biz Dev Live. Weekdays at 11 Eastern Time, live. Biz Dev Live, Biz Dev Live. Weekdays at 11 Eastern Time. Leadership and motivation, empathy and inspiration, Biz Dev Live, Biz Dev Live. Business development, not even selling it. Biz D with C, brought to you by Cameron T. Biz D with C, brought to you by Cameron T. This is business development, not even selling it. This is business development, not even selling it. Biz Dev Live, Biz Dev Live. Biz Dev Live. This is business development, not even selling it.
All right. Here we go. So, the power of three is pretty an amazing thing. When we talk about this, that, and the other, we're using that power of three. We are the third rock from the sun. And if anybody's heard the Goldilocks story, that's too hard, that's too soft, this one is just right. Whether you're focusing on one goal today, two goals today, or three goals today, the big thing is we don't want to have this huge long list, because we remember probably who came in first place, probably maybe sort of kind of remember who came in second place. Third place starts getting fuzzy, and who the knows, right? Who came in fourth place? We remember this kind of hierarchy of what we put our focus on. We're focused on the first place position. We're not so much focused on anything else. So if you're going to focus on one or two or three things today, those things will shape your day, prioritize your day. You'll feel more accomplished if you get through those top priorities. If you have long-term goals, you want to be focused on one, two, or three things that'll push you towards those long-term goals. For example, for myself, I'm really trying to establish a brand with BizDev Live. I started on this adventure last April 2020. It is June 7th, 2021. And since then, I've created 260. This is the 262nd episode of BizDev Live. And so while I have other major pieces and things that I need to do in my day, this I've made a priority. And one of the ways that I can get ahead and make this not so challenging for me is I can prioritize on a given day. Okay, I am going to strategize in advance and make sure that I have 20 episodes planned in advance so that I'm not worried and stressed on other days, so that I can be consistent and have some continuity to my content. I can make that a priority, and that way get ahead and win sort of the war of dealing with the time battle of making something like this a priority in my day, right? For you, whether it's creating media for your company, whether it's creating marketing, whether it's sales, what is the thing that you need to do to get ahead so that you can make time for those long-term priorities in your life? You may want to prioritize something like that. Maybe there's something pressing like taxes or something like that. Make sure that those things are first and foremost on your day, and you get that done first, right? If you are waiting, right? If you have this laundry list of things and it's just one thing after another, boom, 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 and you're letting that long list of things distract you, right? You can overthink it, right? You can underthink it by just letting your email and the phone calls and the texts kind of take you wherever the wind blows. You can overthink, and that's underthinking it, right? That's just like I'm going wherever somebody's telling me to go. You're letting your communication systems lead you around, or maybe family members lead you around. You're not focusing and prioritizing, hey, this is what I need to do to move this forward. Maybe I'm working on buying a home, so I got to get my financial ducks in a row, make sure my income is right. So that's what I'm focused on, right? Whatever that case may be. What are my 3 goals today that are going to help me towards those long-term goals? So you have to do some thinking. What are those long-term goals? Work backwards. And what are the things that I'm going to prioritize on my list today? Warren Buffett talks about, hey, put a list of priors together, all your different lists, circle the top 5, and then avoid all of the other ones at any cost until you get those top 5 done, because those minor priorities will be distractions. They won't help you towards your long-term goals. So making sure that every single day you step into it knowing this is the one thing, or the 2 things, or the 3 things that I have to get done every single day, and creating those good habits. Maybe you want to work out more. So maybe at first that's your priority every single day, because you have to concentrate on that. That needs to be a huge priority. And then you get your system in place, and then it's a part of your routine, and it's like breathing. And so that you can move on to other priorities, because that was a top priority yesterday, but now it's a part of my routine 2 weeks later, 3 weeks later, right? So those are things that you're going to prioritize as you need them, because you want to win some of these long-term battles, right? I need to make sure that these things are happening on my day. But where I'm putting my mental energy is on 1, 2, and 3, because those are things that I have to get done for my long-term success, right? One thing has to be more important than everything else. If you say, "Oh, all these are important," it's just not true, right? There's going to be something that has to be more important than everything else. If I can make a suggestion, prioritize health. Make sure that you are making your health a number 1 goal. And what does that mean? Well, maybe it's physical health. Maybe it's financial health. Maybe it's mental health. What of your priorities tie into the long-term success and goals wrapped around your health? Because health, we have nothing if we don't have our health, right? So making health your number 1 priority, right? There has to be a way to prioritize all these different things that are going on in your life. And I guarantee you, the ones that tie into your health, that tie into your happiness, those should be placed above and beyond everything else. Because if you're happy and you're healthy, you're going to get more done in your day. Make sure to cross off those things that you get done and move on. Because if you are letting your communication systems lead you around, or letting smaller priority things lead you around, what's going to happen is you're going to win a lot of those battles, right? You're going to complete that email. You're going to be able to check off some of these minor things. And what's going to happen is that the long-term success is going to take longer, and it's not going to be as fun. Dolene, hello. Nice to see you. I don't know what some of these other words are, but nice to see that you're viewing. Thank you for that. I appreciate you. I hope if you have questions around prioritizing, if there's things that you want to throw out there, comments, what are some different ways that you go ahead and prioritize your fun, your work, your productivity, let me know in the comments. Susan, hey, I appreciate you. Sorry, I can't join in the morning. Have a great one. Thank you very much, Susan. Listen, Make sure you're prioritizing your day. Don't let communications distract you. Appreciate Susan for joining, but that's an exact example. Like if you're focused on something, don't let other things distract you. Get on with your day. I'm never going to have a problem that you're not focused here because you're focused on the things that are going to help you most in your world, in your day, to get things done so that you can be an amazing person like I know you are. Have an amazing day. Motivate yourself. It's Motivation Monday. If you're thinking through your daily priorities, it's easy to win battles and lose the war, right? If you're not thinking through those, so make sure you're thinking through your daily priorities. Gold medal, silver medal, bronze medal, no medal for fourth, right? Make sure you're focused on those top three and you're not focusing on the long list of things that you've put together for yourself. One thing has to be more important than everything else. Make sure you get that done today. Long lists are distractions. Avoid them. Make sure you're focused on your priorities. Have an amazing day. I hope you get a lot done, and I hope you become a more amazing person than you were yesterday. Daily progress is the goal. I will see you tomorrow.
Biz Dev Live, Biz Dev Live. Weekdays at 11 Eastern Time, live. Biz Dev Live, Biz Dev Live. Weekdays at 11 Eastern Time. Leadership and motivation, empathy and inspiration, Biz Dev Live, Biz Dev Live. Business development, not even selling it. Biz D with C, brought to you by Cameron T. Biz D with C, brought to you by Cameron T. This is business development, not even selling it. This is business development, not even selling it. Biz Dev Live, Biz Dev Live.